This girl accidentally entered a secret chamber by mistake. The man beside her carefully followed a specific pattern, jumping to avoid layer after layer of traps. But the girl didn't care at all. She walked straight through, and she miraculously passed through the trap area completely unharmed. Just when the two of them thought they were out of danger, an accident happened. The very next second, the girl stepped into empty air beneath her feet and fell into a trap. But after looking carefully, the girl discovered that there were actually only 4 streams of water in this basement. The man stared at that crystal and impatiently reached out, wanting to take it away. But unexpectedly, a sudden force instantly knocked him flying. As for the girl, she only politely introduced herself to the other party. Then an unbelievable scene happened. She reached out and touched that crystal and actually pulled a potato out of it. Right after that, the potato turned into a tiny little elf and led the two of them out of the secret chamber. However, the man was suddenly distracted by the scattered jewels under his feet. He greedily picked up the pearls scattered on the ground. Following the trail of the jewels all the way, he arrived in front of a woman standing ahead. The man originally thought that woman was crying, but when she turned around, the man realized in horror that she had actually mutated into a zombie. The man was scared out of his mind and hurriedly grabbed the girl and turned to run away. But he had already been scratched by that zombie, and the poison in his body began spreading rapidly. He even gradually lost his sanity and actually reached out, trying to grab the girl beside him. Fortunately, the girl was carrying a talisman that could restrain zombies. She acted decisively and quickly subdued the man to avoid hurting anyone. After the man regained consciousness, he resolutely decided to pull out the poisonous fangs in his mouth. Just as he was about to do it, the girl quickly rushed forward to try to stop him. However, the man's emotions suddenly became extremely violent at this moment. He shoved everyone away in one push and tried to escape. Right then, a little elf suddenly appeared in front of the man and cast a healing spell, completely purifying the poison inside his body. Only at this moment did the girl realize in shock that this little elf was actually the only cure that could restrain zombies. She immediately took the little elf with her and rushed as fast as possible to the source of the zombie outbreak. Under the effect of the elf's healing magic, the zombies were completely purified, and the crisis was resolved as well. And because the little elf had used too much magic, it turned back into a potato again. Just then, the group followed the clues and found the source. But after they entered the house, they discovered that it was completely empty inside. This moment, the girl wanted to take a sip of water, but she unexpectedly discovered that the teapot could not be picked up. While the girl and the man were examining it, they accidentally touched a mechanism, and both of them fell into the basement together. After coming back to their senses, two of them began searching everywhere. The man suddenly discovered a bundle of silver thread on the ground. It was exactly the item they had used to search for the source of the zombies. But what they didn't expect was that a zombie had quietly approached behind them, grabbed the man's wrist in one move and pulled him closer. The man fought back with all his strength, but it was no use. Fortunately, someone soon came to rescue the two of them. In the end, the danger was resolved, and the two of them safely returned home.